I don't know if I really love this decision.
Over the middle, got his man, and look at him go! Jalen Waddle for the touchdown!
So it cut Waddle's route short as a big third down here.
3rd and 13, and to the end zone. Gesicki, touchdown! What a catch! 26 seconds to play in the quarter. Tagovailoa. Eichenberg the block and wide open. They got the leap and Waddle by midfield and down to the 42-yard line with the tackle made on the play by Geno Stone. Mostert, Waddle atop your screen. Tagovailoa. Here they come with Washington. There he goes. Owe chasing. Touchdown, Craycraft. 2-yard throw. Tagovailoa with his 3rd touchdown pass today.
Well, it's all the spin move. Watch this reaction that Tua has right before he's about to get sacked. Instead of flushing out to his right, he pivots and goes the opposite way. That allows him to buy time.
16 times. He's caught 9. 3rd and 10. Tua going deep. Oh, he's got Hill! He's got Hill! That is 6.
Hill is by himself to the right. The Ravens bring pressure off the left side, so that means on the backside.
Tagovailoa, blocked by Armstead. Going, he's got him! He's got him! Tyreek Hill! And the Dolphins have come back! 60 yards! Tagovailoa, blocked by Armstead. Tua to the end zone. Caught for the touchdown! Caught for the touchdown! Waddle! Miami has taken the lead! Tagovailoa, blocked by Armstead. To the end zone! Caught for the touchdown! A 2nd consecutive week. River Craycraft off the practice squad and a laser thrown by Tua. Tagovailoa, they bring pressure. He got away from Russo, and a diving catch by Waddle right underneath Hamlin. Taken over at their own 28. It's 1st and 10 with the high snap. Blocked by Smythe, going deep. He's got him. Waddle. 3rd and 22. They need the 30. Time. Deep. Oh, he's got Waddle. Inside the 10. To the 7. 45 yards.
Really weren't yet.
On the 15-yard line and on 1st down, Tua with a shot in the middle of the field. It's brought in by Sherfield. Trent Sherfield with a gain of 32. It's now 3rd down and 6. Steelers bring 5. Tua with a shot. Tyreek Hill brings it in inside the 30-yard line.
Stretch play that they're running really effectively here tonight.
They've done this a lot. Jump the ball quick on 3rd down. Tua throws in the middle, complete. Waddle for the 1st down into the Steelers.
Dolphins trying to get something going here in the 1st quarter. Tua to the air on 1st down. Deep down the field for Tyreek Hill. He's got him at the 41 and caught from behind at the 45 by Will Harris. Only Atlanta is behind them. They've allowed their opponents to convert 47% of the time. Tyreek Hill down the field and another big play by Hill. Break the huddle quickly. Quick snap. Tua surveying the scene to the end zone. Touchdown! And it's Jalen Waddle. 1st down and 10. Tua was looking deep. Steps up. Now he's going to fire it down the field for Tyreek Hill. Underthrown again, but Hill makes the catch. 3rd and 6. Tua looking deep. He's got a man. Touchdown! Number 2 for Waddle. And here comes the Waddle. You can hear him say that, Aditi. That makes a lot of sense. Throwing on 1st down. Tua on the move. Has Gesicki out to the 45-yard line. A gain of 20 for the Dolphins tight end.
That the Dolphins have.
Tua. And he's got Tyreek Hill again. Tyreek Hill to the 32-yard line. 3rd and 6. Tua pump fakes wide open to run, and he will do that. Tua off to the races. And a 1st down pickup. 18 yards for Tagovailoa.
Tagovailoa right down the middle where he finds great success, and that is caught on the play by Sherfield. Penalty makes it 1st and 15. Blocked by Armstead. Downfield, he's got him. The backpedaling Hill. He'll dance. 3rd down and 6. Shell the block and go. Oh, he's got him! It's Hill! He's going to fly down the sideline and inside the 20. Gesicki, the tight end. Sherfield on the move. 3rd and 15. They got the block from Hunt. Tua slips as he throws, but he got the ball away to Waddle, who cradles it for him earlier in the week. 1st down and 10. Wilson the block in time for Tua. And he's got his receiver. This is Hill. The 2nd down and 3 in the first possession of the second half. Fake to Wilson. Tagovailoa and caught for the touchdown. Waddle
picks up a big 1st down.
Tua with time. Over the middle. Got his man.
This is what's impressive is just, how they attack the middle of the field. And to be able to attack the middle like this, you need a quarterback that has confidence. And that's one of the biggest improvements that I've seen from last year is just how confident and how he isn't afraid to just let it rip over the middle.
Here's a 3rd and 4. Tua with time over the middle. He's got his man. That is Waddle. He holds on this time. Tua got rid of it down the sideline. It is caught by Tyreek Hill. There is a flag down on the play. Tua, end zone. Caught. Trent Sherfield, touchdown. So coming up on 1 minute to play. Sideline, complete, and out of bounds to Mike Gesicki.
For this defensive front to help you get back in the game.
Under pressure, he steps forward, hits his man over the middle. Jalen Waddle with the catch, and that's a Miami 1st down.
And then both up the field. You see Tua step up, and right there, on time, on target, it is tough to stop.